You might have seen many strategies that promises you a high risk to reward ratio, like of 1 to 4 or 1 to 5. But what if I tell you I found a trading strategy that gives you a high risk to reward ratio of 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8, or even 10 sometimes? Like recently, I was able to find a trade with a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 10, and I made around $5,000 on Bitcoin chart on a single trade with this very strategy. So this strategy contains a few secret indicators that let you ride the trend till it changes. So let's go to TradingView and set up the chart. For this strategy, we will require 3 different indicators. The first one is half trend by Everget, and then we will need an EMA, and finally we will need a new type of RSI called LARSI. Now that we have all the indicators on our chart, we need to change the settings of the indicators. So first, go to settings of EMA and then keep the length of EMA to 200. And now go to half trend settings, and in the input section, keep the amplitude to 5. And for LARSI, we are going to use the default settings because it works better with those settings. So the idea behind this strategy is that the EMA shows us the larger trend of the market, and the half trend shows us the smaller or the minor trend of the market and help us with taking entries, and the LARSI will help us to know the strength of the trend. So when we see the price is above 200 EMA, we look for an entry on half trend and then confirm the entry using the LARSI. So let us see how to place trades using this strategy. Now, before we start, this strategy works on every other financial asset. Let it be stocks, forex, crypto, or even commodities. And the time frames we will use for this strategy is 1 hour and higher. And do not use smaller time frame for this strategy no matter what, because it won't work over there. So the first step is to see if the price is above or below the 200 period exponential moving average. And if it is above, we look for buy trades, and if it is below, we look for sell trades. Now the second step is to look for a buy or sell signal on the half trend indicator, and it will show that by using the triangles like this. Now here, the blue triangle means bullish trend entry and the red triangle means bearish trend entry. And here we can see that the price is above the 200 period EMA, and we also have a buy signal from the half trend indicator. After we have these two confirmations, we will move to LARSI and see if the LARSI is above the 20 line. And if it is the case, then it means that there is a trend reversal and we can enter the trade. So we enter the trade over here after the buy signal and keep the stop loss below the low. And we will close the trade when we get an opposite signal. Like here we got the opposite signal, so we will close our trade over here. Now let us see how to take a sell trade using the same strategy. For a sell trade, the price should be below the 200 EMA, and then the half trend should give a sell signal, and then the LARSI should move below the 80 levels. And in this case, all of our 3 conditions are met, so we enter a sell trade over here and keep the stop loss above the previous high, and we will take profit when we see opposite signals. And even here, if you see, the trade went in our favor, and if we calculate the risk to reward ratio, we got around 1 to 7 risk to reward ratio around this trade.